I'm vlogging today from in front of my tree because I'm going to show you my Christmas and summertime TBR pile. Those being obviously in the same pile because I'm in the Southern Hemisphere and Christmas here is in summer. So, but before I show you that, go and make yourself I'm going to say warm drink, but yep, we're in the Southern Hemisphere and it's summer, so mine is cold. I have iced coffee, but make yourself a cozy, warm or cool drink. Get comfortable. And first we're going to go get our tree with my family and decorate our house. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with my family and going and getting our Christmas tree and decorating our house. We had a really fun time. It was a beautiful day to go and get our tree. You could see the blue sky in the video. And we had great fun decorating. And my daughter, because she just recently got her point shoes and started point, she decided that she would put the star on the tree in her point shoes and do it on point, which was really cute, and we loved it. So it was a great picture and a great little video clip. So, okay, without further ado, I've still got some iced coffee here. Okay, so my TBR list. So if you've just joined us here on my channel, welcome. But those of you who have been here for a while will know that I'm currently on a book borrowing ban. Because I work in the library system, it's really easy to, I have no limit on my library card. So it's really easy to just hoard library books that I never get around to reading. And I constantly got this backlog of library books that I'm reading, and I never get to my own books because the library books have to go back. So they're always the priority. And I noticed that I was kind of reading for quantity and not quality. Like I was kind of trying to get through things and rushed and just wasn't reading in a mindful, in-depth kind of way. So I decided to self-impose a library book ban, and I'm only allowed to read books I own until I go back to university next year, which will be January, February. So that being said, everything that's on my Christmas and summer TBR list is books that I own. So books that I've had for a while that I haven't gotten around to, or books that were just sitting on my my shelves already. So that being said, I found a few Christmas themed books. So obviously I've put them on my TBR. The first is Christmas with the Teashop Girls by Elaine Everest. And I remember reading her Woolworths Girls series, and I really liked it. So I hope this one will be good too. There's other ones in this series, this Teashop Girls series, but I only own this one. So this is the one that I'm going to read, and it's Christmas themed, so perfect. And then I also found this one, Christmas Fireside Stories. It's got short stories by Diane Allen, Rita Bradshaw, Margaret Dickinson, Annie Murray, Pam Weaver, and Mary Wood. So I'm really looking forward to reading that one. And short stories are great because you don't have to really commit to a long book around the holiday time. So that'll be a good one, I think. And I also found Comfort and Joy by Kristin Hannah, and I love Kristin Hannah. One of my favorite 5-star reads is The Great Alone by Kristin Hannah, and I absolutely love that book. So I've got high hopes for this one. Hopefully this one will be just as good, her Christmas themed one. Right, so those are the only 3 Christmas themed books that I had on my shelf already. So there's my Christmas reads. So now we go on to my summer reads. So firstly, I have Beach Read by Emily Henry. This one got withdrawn from our library collection too. It's a little bit, I think it's a bit water damaged, but that's okay. It's still very readable. It's okay. It's just not in good condition for us to loan and keep in our collection. So my friend Liv, who I work with, really likes Emily Henry and really liked this as well. So I'm hoping that, seeing as Liv and I have very similar tastes, that I'll like it too. I love Maeve Binchy, and so I was glad that I found Firefly Summer on my shelf. I'm hoping it's going to be a beautiful summer read. Quite often her books are set in Ireland, and I love that. So I don't know anything about this book other than it's a Maeve Binchy. So let me know down below if you've read any of these or if you can recommend them, because I know very little about them except that the blurb interested me enough for me to pick it up and chuck it on my shelf at some point. So they've all made their way there somehow. I also have Erica James' Summer at the Lake, another summer themed book. I think I got this from a secondhand bookshop. It's a pre-owned book. And again, I don't know much about this one, but it seems to be summer themed from the title. So that's going on the summer TBR. And finally, I have Veronica Henry's High Tide. This is another one we withdrew from our collection at the library, just because of general wear and tear, and it was just time to retire it. So I've grabbed this one. And it just sounds like a light sort of happy summer read. I'm hoping that's what it's going to be. I haven't read any of Veronica Henry before, but I have seen a lot of her books, and they tend to be really popular at the library. So I'm hoping that's a good sign. And finally, the last book that's on my Christmas and holiday TBR. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be number 8 altogether. And I'm currently reading Tackle by Julie Cooper. So that one's the first book that I'll finish in December for my December reads. So this book actually reminds me of a Julie Cooper. I think it's the cover, and you'll see what I mean in a second. But also it's polo themed, and I'm hoping that maybe it's going to be like Julie Cooper's polo. It's called High Season by Nacho Figueras. I apologize for anyone who actually can speak other languages. I've butchered that, I'm sure. But Nacho is a famous polo player. So I actually had heard of him. He's a very accomplished polo competitor, professional polo player. And he's written this book. I'm not sure, but it sounds like a bit like Julie Cooper's polo. And if that is the case, I'm going to love it. So it says, I'll read you the blurb, okay? So it says, world-renowned polo player and global face of Ralph Lauren, Nacho Figueras, dives into the world of scandal and seduction with a new fiction series set in the glamorous, treacherous world of high-stakes polo competition. Georgia Fellows never wanted to be a jet-setter. A plain old country vet was fine for her. But one distress call from her best friend, and next thing she knows, she's neck-deep in the world of polo's most elite international players, complete with designer dresses, fine champagne, and some of the most gorgeous thoroughbreds she's ever seen. Some of the most gorgeous men, too. You see what I'm saying about sounding like a Julie Cooper? Alejandro Del Campo needs his team to win the season's biggest polo tournament, or else he's not sure how much longer they're going to be in business. What he doesn't need is some sassy new vet telling him how to run his business and distracting him at every turn. As they come closer and closer to the championship match, it soon becomes clear that Alejandro wants to win Georgia just as much as the Tony Trophy. But can he convince her his world is where she truly belongs? Girl, does that not sound like Julie Cooper's polo? I mean, it's not the exact story, but does that not sound like the vibe? It really sounds like the vibe. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love this. So it is firmly on the Christmas and summer TBR with all of those other books. So that's my Christmas summertime TBR list currently. I mean, obviously still there's like tons of books on my bookshelves. And I'm hoping at some stage I'll get to them. I might even extend the book borrowing ban. Who knows? I don't know at this stage. But this is my plan for now. For at least the next few weeks. Please comment down below if you've heard of any of these books, if you've read them, if they're any good, if there's any that you'd like to read from this pile, or what you're currently reading on your Christmas, summer, maybe winter where you are, reading list as well, because I'd really like your recommendations and what you've enjoyed down below. I love a bit of seasonal reading. So anyway, thanks for being here with me today. I hope you're having a lovely festive holiday season, whatever you celebrate with your family. I hope you enjoyed spending tree decorating day with my family. The next few vlogs will probably be Christmas and festive themed, because this is my favorite time of year, in case you couldn't tell. I'm firmly in Christmas wear now. Anyway, I hope, bookworms, that you do something really nice for yourself today. Maybe it's making a nice festive themed drink, or taking your dog out for a beautiful walk in the snow or in the sun, depending on where you are. Okay, well, I will see you in the next vlog. Make sure you stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next vlog, guys, and Thanks so much for being here.